Looks like it's already on. Okay, great. So I'm starting the simul on leechess.org. We got, I thought they were already in. H990. We got 2153, 15, 1600, 1900. So we got a good variety of players. Wait for a couple more. What is it? Hablo un poco de español. They're asking me to speak Spanish. ¿Cuánto empieza? Un minuto. Let's wait. Let's wait for a couple more. And we have 5 right now. We do like 8 or 10, I think is better. And I'm going to play the Hippo Attack. So b3, b6. Okay, now we have 2 more. So that's 7. Yeah, almost there. And I think I'm all good on the stream. Let me double check that it worked out where it's placed and all that. That should show up in the right place. Okay, we got a couple experts. Oh, I think I played against them from Brazil. Yeah, we played against. Now how many do we have? I think we're about good. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I can do that or one more. Yeah, but it looks good. Prepare for the Hippo Attack. Making the argument that the b3, b6, or g3, g6 setup is flexible, double fianchetto, essentially viable and aggressive. Similar to chess 960, you don't really have any defined openings. It's all about fundamental strategic understanding. And let's go. Let's get started. All right. Got 10. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. And we have okay, so it's gonna just get those fianchettos going. B3, G3, it doesn't really make a difference. I kind of like starting with B3. It's a little more flexible. Well, they're doing the same thing. G3, nice, nice. Okay, that's annoying, of course. That's always annoying when they're trying to do the same system as you, right? But there's no point to face it straight on with the other bishop because I just have to block it. So I'll have to alter that setup somehow. Let me make sure. Is it good? Is it good to go? I think it's, yeah, I think we're good. Okay, D4, B6. So essentially it's 1B6. I mean, it could go on from there. There's actually a book called, I think it's just called, I saw it in the Marshall Chess Club once in New York City. It's just called 1B6, I saw it, I think, if I recall. I don't have that. I don't really know much about the theory. I've looked at a few, I've looked at some Kamsky games and Nakamura games and stuff. So I have like some sense. But again, just like 960, it's all about your understanding. Do you understand the pawn structure and things like that? I'm not going to talk too loud right now because my son's sleeping. But he'll sleep through it. Actually, it's better to have a little background sound. Right? Okay, I got B6. Let's see. B6. E4. I think we got all the games going, yeah? That should be all. It should be about 10. Now we're on move 2. Oh wait, is the music playing? Oh wait. I don't know. Not sure if it's actually going or not. Jungle music. It's like, I don't know, it's not going, I think. That'll be good to have a little background music. See, now they're countering with that, but okay, the bishop's going to be, they're going to have to block that. We got an expert here. Now for a draw. No, don't take a draw. I'm just going to play them all out. So I gain 1 minute to move, which is pretty good because you just have to move quickly. So you have a minute to run through all the games each time without losing time. All right, let's get into these games. It's being a little slow getting from. Okay, so we both had a kingside fianchetto. I might alter my strategy on that one. The people who would also make fianchetto. Now they're doing the same thing, so they're gonna have to block somehow. I might make a Dutch setup with F5 as possible against Corn something. Yeah, now here you can actually play like E4 and then G3, Bishop G2. It's a pretty good way to play against that one, I think. So we actually do take some center against that. Now how to handle this one? Where we both fianchettoed. Why don't I play like F4 with knight out? See, a lot of times you'll start with B3, you'll transpose into a bird's opening with F4. Wait, this is the same position. think we have the same position here where I played f4. Maybe I'll try something just to test out different things, yeah? So in this game, I'm going to go for d3 and possibly e4 to clog up the diagonal of their bishop, the a8 to h1 diagonal. What happened to the music? Is it going? Oh, I have the headphone on. Okay, is it working now? They may have messed things up. So I don't hear it though. That's strange. All right, whatever. Okay, I might have messed it up a little bit. Hopefully, I think the headphone still picked it up, but the earphone, we'll see. Bishop b7. Get those pieces out. Okay, now we could do e3 and bishop b5, which would be like typical stuff, but we're doing the double fianchetto here. So typical b3 Nimza Larsen attack would be like e3 and bishop b5. Okay, d4. How about c5? Let's do c5. So it's gonna be a bit of a system. And then if they play d5, then I might fianchetto, because we still want to get the best chance for the fianchetto. I'm very confused about why this is not working. Ah, there it is. Okay, I don't know if you guys already heard it or not on the stream, but anyway, now it should be going. We should be good to go now. A little bit of troubleshooting at the beginning there, but it's been a while. So other than yesterday when I started, I did 960 last night. Felt pretty good about that actually. I had one game where I ended up with 2 knights for a queen, but I had 2 knights and 2 pawns for a queen, so effectively it was 8 points for 9 points. Okay. There's I think that was a hippo right there. No, probably not. Now g5 seems a bit too much. I don't think I need g5. I think just g7. Oh yeah, the bishop would just take me in that case. I already played d4. All right. Okay. Just trying to. It's kind of like what I did in the other game where I played d3. They're doing the mirror image of that. Now I'll let them take me if they want. I'm happy to take that strong fianchetto on b7. That fianchetto bishop there. Okay, yeah, and this was the point to play for. And now if they play d5, I can bypass d5. Just gonna have to run the games pretty fast. I won't have too much time to stop on them because you have to make the moves pretty quickly to keep your time. And then hopefully, you win some of the idea is you win a few games. And then you don't have as many to deal with when the time gets lower. You can rack up some time. Okay, bishop there. 9 points. Okay, let's see. e4, okay, his stuff. It's like a King's Indian type of thing. And then we can go d6, knight d7, and then maybe even e5 and as opposed to a King's Indian. But I can hit him. The nice thing about the hippo, oh, now it says it's streaming. It picked that up. Okay. So they're playing like as if it were London, just doing the same setup. Yeah, it's a bit lagging to get from game to game. Okay. Interesting. This is like, it's almost like a Sicilian, depending on what they do. Yeah, but this one, I mean, look, I couldn't play b6 because there was a bishop. So this one I may have to not be orthodox about it and not get all of my, and the orthodox hippo, I may have to do an unorthodox hippo. Well, it's kind of a, what is that? Okay. That's kind of a, yeah, doesn't really work that way, but okay. So maybe, yeah, now the point is you go g3 and then bishop g2. So we do that after having e4 in. All right, I'm liking it. Yeah, I'm liking this soundtrack we got from YouTube. Okay, let's see. And again, depending on what they do, I mean, I could play for g3, bishop g2, or we could play for e3, d3, e4. No, I don't like g3 because they have e5. I don't want to give them that chance. I'm going to go with this. I kind of like this knight g. Just like the opposite of an English. English is c4. This is with f4. The opposite fianchetto bishop on b2 instead of g2. What is going? Aren't they just hanging their pawn on the side? I'll take it. I mean, it looks a little unclear, but I'll just take it and see what happens. Because it's like a Roy Lopez where you've already put your e-pawn, so you could take their e-pawn. They can play d5 or whatever. I don't care. I'm just taking their pawn and make them prove it. You know. All right, let's start making a little the hippo kind of the head right there in the middle where it's popping out of the water, ready because that's the idea of the hippo is that you're kind of like emerging from the water, and it'll just strike at the right moment. I don't know. I generally like to move the e pawn first. I think with knight to e7 doesn't really make a difference. You can go e6 or d6. Okay, so we're down to 6:45. Oh, we have to hurry up. Yeah, we gotta hurry up. Here I'm going d6. I have the e5 option soon. I want e5 or c5. Yeah, it's lagging. Okay, let's see. Knight takes back. Now I suppose I want knight c6. Even queen b6 is a move, but I like knight c6. Now this is interesting. It's actually the opposite of English. There's an English line almost like this. I think it would be with e, yeah, like with e5 possibly played, but it's similar with the h pawn runs actually. Okay, now we're holding that pawn on e4 for sure, even after the castle. But I have to watch out for that contested diagonal. I've looked at a couple of games. I haven't studied it. Now, yeah, they're just going back. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just tuck the bishop back. I like my bishop on b2 and say thanks for the free pawn, and just go back home, and then continue my development. That's the idea there. Okay, I have 45 minutes till my next class. Okay, so I have 45 minutes to play these games out. Let's see. G takes or E takes. Probably E takes. G takes is playable. The G file open, actually, I kind of like that. But E takes, and then it gives me the G4, G5 after. The knight comes to F6, which I find attractive. Yeah, I think E takes. I think that's fine. Let's keep some open central lines. Use the E file and then throw the G pawn. Probably queen E2, cover the bishop. Possibly castle queens. Okay, what are they doing? Well, it looks like they're also hanging a pawn. I mean, if I want to get hungry for pawns, hungry hippo taking the pawns, huh? Sure, why not? It's a little risky, but let's do it. You got to try and get what you can, right? Take and then take on d5. That looks okay. I got to pick up my pace, though, a little bit. Because 5:19, I'm only at 6 minutes there. It's going to come back to 5 again pretty soon. And there's a big delay between like each game that moves. Okay, wait, why is it down to... Okay, I don't know what happened with that one. All right, let's go to double fianchetto. I guess they took a while on one of the moves. Maybe they were doing something else. Let's see that. Came back to the board. Yeah, so knight d7. We gotta get into these games a little deeper into the middle games. We're just getting our setups, our setup here. We got a double fianchetto. We're gonna try and of course go d6, e5, strike that bishop. Pretty typical response against the London. And they show their cards. Should I run my h pawn at them to bother them? Yeah, why not? Let's throw my h pawn at them and see how they react. It's kind of it's similar to a line I'm talking about with the opposite pieces. All right, we're not going to cover the bishop. We're going to go there and queen e2 and castle queenside most likely. Can also go bishop e2. I kind of like queen e2 and castle queenside. So I could throw my pawns. All right, let's take this guy. That was the point. If they go bishop a3, I got d6 or c5. Shut down the bishop. Just gotta watch out bishop b2 and c4 ideas. Might be the main thing. Okay, this person's going for it. H5. Okay. C4, knight f3, or h3. Let's see. Probably h3 is fine, but c4 looks possibly. No, c4 looks too weakening. Okay, I always gotta be aware about these little tricks with the h5. I think I'll just go h3 and I can bypass if they go h4. I don't need to overreact to it, but then I can play g4, f4 at some point and get my mobile pawns running forward. So I'm just trying to explain, as you guys see, I'm really trying to explain all the ideas. That's what I like to do in this channel. Yeah, I don't get why. I'm moving pretty quickly, but it's getting too low. Yeah, so d6 knight. This time, when I know I want to get e5 possibilities, then I'm definitely d6 first. Okay, so now they're going for, right, so this is sort of a reversed position of a certain English opening. Yeah, just run this pawn. Make them worry about h3 in some cases. Just kind of keep the options open. c5. Interesting. Now we have like a b3 against the b3 Sicilian kind of setup. So you often transpose into two systems that are interesting. Ah, they have that. They have that. I should have actually gone queen e2 right away, maybe. g3. It's playable, but it's not ideal. I don't want to give him the f pawn for free though, because I got to do it. That's the thing about Simul. You have to move so fast. So little details like that are easy to overlook. But yeah, I have to click. Okay, you want to trade this off? I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Make the knight go back. Oh, they already moved, but it's going to other games. Okay. All right. Let's get this guy out. Yeah. But now that we're into the game a little bit, kind of know what's happening in each game. So you kind of, why would we draw now? No. Why are we up and draw? Let's just play it out. F4, not F3. Get the central pawns rolling. I'll just castle. Then probably stick knight too. So slight variations of the hippo, you know. Double fianchetto is the main thing, but sometimes you play e4. Okay, bishop e3. I think we can bother them with this, and then knight e5 or something. Looks kind of interesting. And then maybe even d5. I don't know. Let's see where this goes. Okay, we just got to up the pace now. Make those moves quick. Stay above 5 minutes, ideally, until we really get deeper in the games. Bishop f5. Somehow that looks... f4 first. That should be fine. Maybe knight e2 first. All right. Okay. Now, since I've given up the bishop, pretty typical technique is to play f6 and then king f7. Just start covering the dark squares that I've given up. So you got to be really aware of that. And then obviously I have to cover that. So I have to just deal with this, and it is what it is. But that should be fine. Now, should I go for e5? Yeah, I guess so. I could go for e6, but this seems fine. Okay. And then knight e7, if they go bishop g5, just knight, or even f6 is possible. Oh, I have to hurry up here. I don't get why it's taking that long to bring it back to this game. It should come to the lower time ones first. It's not good. Yeah, it won't get that low. Castles. Now, f4 is a little weak, but queen d2 or g3. So this was the point. It's kind of interesting, I thought. Just kind of mixing things up a little bit. So you see, we can transpose easily into different things. Timing. No, I'm not going to time out, but I just got to keep it. Just got to keep it up there. Keep the time up. F5, going for e4. Yeah, but this doesn't do anything because I just block like that. Actually, now the e5 pawn's hanging. Castle, yeah, then like I said, king f7. Okay, we gotta hurry up. d6, okay. Let's cover f4 and e3, just in case. Maybe I castle queenside, actually. Let's see. Okay, queen c8. Okay. So I can stop that, make them provoke e5 to weaken this one square. Now we actually have knight g4, maybe. Trying to force the issue on that. Hitting the knight, hitting the pawn. See if they want to trade knights and keep the bishop here. Alright, queen c2. Stopping any bishop h6 in case they shift to queen d2. I'd rather not let the bishop in. Okay. Yeah, we should just cover this. Cover the e file and castle them. If there's any problems, just keep my extra pawn. Okay, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn. Oh, really? I thought they would defend that. I guess I'll take it. I'll take the bishop here and light squares there and weaken. It's not 100% clear, but all right. Well, I can get a tempo with that. But yeah, gotta keep it above 3 minutes ideally. Don't want to get too low before we have. Where there's still how many games do we have going? We still got 9 games going. Okay, they decided to take this one. Take back. Now they gotta deal with the e5 pawn. Get the king on g2 easily, and then bring it out. Interesting. It's kind of equalish, but slight advantage maybe. Okay, let's castle. Bishop d6. Just play a3. Actually, let's go after the e pawn before they even bring the knight back. They may have to bring it back themselves without even wasting a move for that. Okay, get the king out of there. Like I said, keeping an eye on f4 and e squares too with the queen. And maybe I'll play e5 at some point. a6. Okay, let's hop in here with the knight. Give the knight e6. All right, we got puzzles and puzzles. Yeah. Let's go for this strike in the center. I was going to go d6, but actually I want to hit the light squares, of course. That's the point. I'm threatening, I'm not threatening anything actually. I'm guarding that. I could have played f4, but that's fine. f6. Let's get the king out of the way. Now knight f5. Is bishop h6 or just knight f5? That should be fine. Possibly g5. Push. Kind of like knight d5. Knight d4 rather. Let's keep their pieces out. Maybe I'll go g5 at some point. Get the pawns again on the light squares. And I'll just... That's fine. Knight f5, knight g4 is coming. Yeah, it's tough though, going through all the games. You gotta do it pretty quick. It's getting tight on time. Okay, do queen g7. Let's try knight g5. If the knight takes, we take on the knight. Oh yeah. Gotta really hurry up. It's gonna get intense. Kick the knight out now. Okay, let's see. Okay, we gotta keep our time out. It's very challenging. I like it. Let's bring out, centralize everything. And I feel pretty good about that. Just everything's getting really well centralized, and then I can crack in center. Okay, they take, so the bishop's gonna take the bishop. And then we're gonna take on d5, and then see where this goes. Yeah? Play knight d4. Trying to confuse me. But we shall not get confused. Just attack the bishop, and then now they have to worry about their knight. We'll get the bishop here, which should be pretty good with that dark squared bishop on the diagonal. Okay, f4. I don't think that's going anywhere. But how to handle this position? Let's see. I like this move because I want to open up the e file, and their queen is like kind of out of play over there. Yeah, I want to open the e file for some action over there. Okay, kick me out. Centralize. Yeah, centralized. Okay, that feels pretty good. I like that position. I would say slight advantage. Queen d2, knight g4. Just to bother their bishop. And probably f6 will come at some point. Okay, now we take back. I would like to hit the b6 square, but not going to happen yet. Try to create some targets. Okay, we take back. But now we have the e file to work. So I need something clear to work with. We can damage their pawn structure on the queen side. Oh, that was interesting. Takes. Oh, that was a good move. Yeah. I didn't look at that. No? Takes. Yeah, pretty much. You take, the knight forks. I think we have to just take the knight. And then get the bishop here. Okay. Let's crack open this e file. The queen's on the e file. We have some good light square control there. Queen out. Okay. Castle. I think I'm just going to push. And then I go h6, g5 ideas. And then make them take their knight. Yeah, I take them, they take me. Queen c1. So we're just going to lose the exchange, but we're actually going to get both bishops if we want them. So, I don't know. It's interesting imbalance. Bishop e2. Good move. That's a good move. Well, we can immediately strike at the e pawn. That's my original idea. And I have knight a5 to c4, blockading the pawn. My queen already guards f6. I'm aware of that. Okay, bishop here. Knight g5 is quite interesting. Yeah, I can go for the endgame. And we take with check, and we go rook up, and then keep the pressure on their central pawn. c5. get off the file, actually. Just get off that file. I think that's useful to get away from there. Okay, now we go h6. That was the point. h6 and then g5. See what they do. Castle. Maybe we can castle either way. Probably f6 is coming too. Let's kick the knight out of there, of course. So we have a little space advantage on the. We can put pressure on the e file. Okay, take with check, and then we move the rook up, and then we keep the pressure. Okay. That's already guarded though. But I could have gone 95 take. That's okay. You get in with the rook, which is pretty good. Yeah, I looked at that. They have like 95, but I have rook c8. It's a little tricky. Yeah, just create some pressure on the e file. Maybe g4 is in the air. Okay, which one? I'm low on like 2 of them. I gotta watch out for those two. Yeah, it's coming back to it. But this was calculating when I have pressure on. Yeah, king up, rook up. So if they take, I take, and the bishop can't take anything. Now maybe, yeah, this is where I can go e5 possibly. Why not break open the center? Here's my extra pawn. Okay. I'm giving up the file, but I'm actually keeping the attacking the bishop and keeping the pressure there. I was thinking maybe 95 first, but I think it's okay. Okay, they went for the trades. But now we have a nice bishop. I'm pretty happy with the b2 bishop against the knight. And I have actually bishop a3 ideas. Yeah, I was kind of looking at that briefly. They do have that. Yeah, this is a bit loose. You know, it's a bit loose. I have to be careful. It's very tricky. Okay, they get their queen. Yeah, I may as well get the bishop pair. Take with check, and then I take on b1. So I have both bishops streaming down. Zoom in into their position. Okay. b5. We can let them take. We can let them take, and then we'll triple up or something. Yeah, I looked at that, but I just take with my king. I don't take with the queen. It's very interesting. Okay, now we got the attack on the knight and the f5 stuff. It's just castle. I think we can deal with the h pawn. I can play f6, but I don't want to do f6 with my king in the center. So now we're getting into the games. This is good. This is good stuff. It's getting super interesting. This is what I'm aiming for. Just get, like, the main argument is, if nothing else, you get real interesting middle games. And you can try and outplay your opponent from there. Okay, so they take back, and then I take this one. We're down the exchange, but that's okay. Got a lot of counterplay, I think. Queen b3. Yeah, that g6 pawn I can't defend, unfortunately. Take. I think I have takes and bishop d5. Yeah, that should be okay. I was looking at some kind of takes, knight takes, then bishop d5. So again, we might lose the exchange in 1 or 2 games, but it's gonna be interesting. Okay, they take. Just take. I can do bishop a3 checks soon. Okay, now this one's tricky. I guess I have to move away. Queen, but I think I can survive it, but it's kind of scary. It's definitely scary, but I think I have king f7 back. I am up a rook, so they have to have a mate or something. Just attack that. Oh, it's really low on time. I hope it brings it back to the ones that I'm lowest on. I think that's what it's supposed to do. Yeah, we grab that pawn and I take the bishop then. Actually, I have to be careful with it. Okay, knight comes in. Queen b6, guarding that, centralized. Yeah, I think they're walking into some kind of danger zone here. Yeah, bishop d5 was ready. So knight I take them, then I take back and hit the rook also. King here. He blundered. Let's see. Draw it. Try to get the knight on e4 next. Okay, we got it. We're getting low on time though. 25 on this one. We got 30 seconds. Yeah, I'll just go e6. Like the French, kind of. It probably wasn't the best move. f6, yeah, it wasn't the best. Okay, start piling up on e7 though. That was down to 17 seconds. Okay. Pile up on the knight though. You can go check. We get 2 pieces for the rook. That's fine. All right, we take it back. We take bishop d. Oh, and then I'll double their pawns or something, possibly, or just bishop d4. I'm not taking that. I'm not falling for that. Boom. That should be the defense right there. That's the key defense. Stopping queen f6, and then I have queen d4 check if I might have a counterattack. Here comes out. Just keep the pressure on them. Take on Bassan to open my bishop. Castle queen side. Still my attack right here. This is gonna super sharp. Let's see if they take on e3 and see if they fall for that. It might be okay for them. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so they moved it away. I got a pawn though in the process. The e pawn. But no, this is pretty good for them. I can take back with the knight. Start expanding. Start expanding. Centralize. Got to get some wins here if I want to stay up on time. We're just getting into the middle game now. Play. I've been meaning to get that in. Triple honors, of course. That's the idea, to put a lot of pressure on there. Attack the pawn. Hit the queen. That's what I was hoping for. They can't take back. Centralize. Take that check. See where this goes. Rook e8's coming. Bring the knight in. Okay. These guys aren't giving me any time to move, huh? Get the king out of the way. Okay, they blundered. I have 15 seconds to win the queen. Yeah, that's why I couldn't take back. They had no more checks. I looked at that carefully. Let's provoke the push. Yeah, 6 seconds on that. Okay, now they got issues on the diagonal. They're just trying to flag me now. That should be fine. That should be good. I hope it goes to the one with less time. Try and play in the center. Okay, cool. We won the queen on that. I want to cover f5. Right. That was a bad move. That's okay. Not great. Break the center. Centralize. Oh, I could have taken. Could have taken. Okay, that's just over then. Okay, cool. We got one win. That's going to help. I think we have one win so far, now should be two. Okay, I'll keep the pressure on. I gotta hit the. You know, what I need to do is hit the E file now. Alright, this is just a win now. Cool. Got turned into a win. We gotta finish it though, without losing. Now I want to stick a knight on G4. Or play G5, G4. Bishop F6, G4, start running. Yeah, trade that. That's okay. Bishop takes back, probably. They're playing pretty well. I think Tay is playing the best, what I've seen so far. It's trying to maybe double up or something. Just keep the open. They move the knight. Oh, I had a tactic, I think. Yeah, I think I missed the tactic with check. Yeah, I should have taken that knight. I had the chance. Messed that one up. Okay, this one still looks pretty good, but down on time. Okay, 114. 20 seconds. D4 was the point. Pressure. Bishop. Okay, that's a mate. Okay, we got the win. Good game. Just take. Okay. That was the idea. Hit C6. Pile up a little bit. And take. Keep both sides. Maybe D5, 5 a chance. And I guard that. So we're just building some pressure on this game. Oh, the rook can come around now. Not so easily. That's a pretty good move. D1 maybe? Start hitting the king side a little bit. 96 was a good blockade. Hit H5 pawn. Just try to win some pawns and target F7 or something. Take the B file. Put some pressure over there. Queen A3 or something, or Queen B7. I could create some king pressure now. Get some compensation for the exchange. Yeah, I was kind of getting ready for that. I think I'm okay with the passed pawn on E5. Looks pretty good if they take. Kind of have to. Start swinging the rook in, maybe bishop D3 or something. Double the rooks actually. That's pretty straightforward. Okay. Just take that. Have a passed H pawn now. Oh, really? They're not taking it. Interesting. Come around there. Start infiltrating. So we've got 2 wins, 8 ongoing. King comes up. No 3 ideas. Yeah, that should just be a win, but we have to maneuver the bishop around. Yeah, time is a little bit better than it was. I was in extreme time pressure in some of the games, like down to 10 seconds. Now, I think I caught up a little bit, having that 1 win and then 1 game that finished somehow. That helped. So what's going on here? Should I sack? I might sack. Probably I'll sack, yeah. Ah, it doesn't work yet. I don't think it works yet. Check it. Oh, I misplayed it. Huh? Yeah, I think I misplayed it. Yeah, they're playing well with this. Yeah, somehow went wrong with F6 timing. Ooh. To trade off the knight, probably. Yeah, I think I two of them. I think I just made some bad moves on. This one looks pretty good. Got some pressure aim in there. Uh, so we can go to Queen G3. Oh, they actually don't even have Rook C2. I forgot because the Queen's covering it. Oh, they tucked it away. I'll keep the knight. I think I had a sack, but I messed up the execution. But that's okay. We'll just build up. Rook B8. Threatening Rook takes, but they can easily handle that. Okay. Let's sack the exchange and take E6. Should be a good attack. Those two bishops. Oh, what was that? Oh, the rook just came down. Okay, we kind of have to go. Should I sack this one? I guess I could do that. No, okay. Yeah, let's just do the sack. So we're doing some sacks. Ooh. Wow. 3 seconds. Okay. I thought for too long. Oh. Yeah, that's lost. I think it's lost. Yeah, lost on time. Good game. Oh no. Oh, that was a good game too. I just take back. Yeah, I moved too slow on some of those. Didn't quite go as well as yesterday, Simul. I was able to stay on top of all of them yesterday. Okay. But at least the remaining ones, I think I'm okay. Now we have fewer games to handle. Let's see. Okay, we're still low on time though. We got 2 wins, 2 losses, 6 ongoing. No, we can't take a draw here. We can go back. Yeah, that's fine. Let's adjust this. Bring the bishop over. What is that? What is this? Oh, it's 5:15. Wait. We have to finish. Okay, let's see. I think I have to. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to end well. I think we're going to have to stop it. Let me see. Weeks. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I'll get back to it in a second. 1 second. I got to pause it.